Did any of you buy this bike and immediately think that rear fender has got to go? Well, I know I did. And maybe some of you were cheap just like me, decided to just take a saw to that factory fender, only to find out that when you hit launches, it rolls that license plate up like a fat hooter. So I'm gonna do something about that. After realizing that my cheap fix wasn't gonna work without just completely destroying that license plate, I went ahead and got me the Tusk fender eliminator. It's the cheapest one. The one I got's just for the 21, 22 years, the non-LED light model years. And while we got everything apart, I got some plug and play LED light bulbs. We're gonna throw them in, see what they look like. Might be a good alternative to some of the more expensive options out there. Let's get to it. The first thing we gotta do is tear off the seat, the side panels, and get that rear rack off of there so we can get to removing this fender and these tail lights and turn signals. This is a 10 millimeter here on this side holding this rack in. Then we got a couple 8s holding them side panels on. That should get our seat and our side panels off. Keep up with your hardware and where it goes while you're doing this. I don't know if you can see, but to get the rear fender off, there's a couple screws right there, and then you got one right there, and right there on the other side. And that's how you get the rear fender off. Now we got the fender off, we're gonna unhook the tail lights, these plugs here, and the brake lights, so we can remove this plastic piece right here. Once we got everything unhooked, all the wires unhooked here, fender off, now we're gonna get to removing the turn signals and the tail light. That was easy enough. Couple Phillips head screws. Take that right out of there. Just pull that down. Right out of there like that. This looks like got a couple screws down here. right, maybe we got 2 more 8mm right there. Yeah. Puke hose from the radiator. And to get the taillight off, it looks like it's this maybe 10mm, couple 10mm right there. So let me grab my 10. The rest of them have been 8mm. Baby, take the license plate off this thing and it's junk. So there's the old one on the left, rear fender holding the lights and the license plate, and there's the new one on the right. You gotta go through and take out all these plastic. You don't have to worry about the 2 where the tail light was in. But you gotta remove all these and the 2 where the blinkers are. Those transfer into the new one. It's gonna get out. It's gonna suck, get out. Now, once you get everything off this thing, you know what you can do with it? Slam it, baby. The new ones come with little spacers where your tail light is. It's a little bit shorter. If you can see the one on the left, just a little bit shorter than the one on the right. You're going to use everything out of the old one and put into the new one, all the rubber grommets and stuff. And then you're going to swap that little spacer in for the big spacer. These was just a couple Phillips head screws. Holds these in. This. So there you have it, the Tusk rear fender eliminator install to eliminate that license plate getting rolled up like a big fatty when you come off them launches. If you went the cheap route originally like I did and just hacked off that stock rear fender with the Sawzall. Now we got the rear fender eliminator on here. Hopefully that'll take care of that problem. Went ahead and upgraded them light bulbs to LED plug and play too while we were at it, cheap off of Amazon. I'll leave a link to those down below, and hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, peace.